everyone. I'm sitting here with Miguel and Sinthi. Miguel and Sinthi, I want to thank you so much for being here. How you both doing today?
Good. Thanks for having us, Nilo.
Perfect. So you had a very unique process and situation where I'd met Sinthi years ago and Miguel didn't exist. Sinthi bought her first condo. Then Miguel appeared a few days later, the knight in shining armor. And we had the opportunity to do a rental and then a purchase as well. So let's start from the start with Sinthi. How did this all come together and why did you choose the home guys and myself?
I guess I had a really bad experience with a realtor when I moved to Ottawa. So my company had set me up with a realtor, and we just didn't jive. There wasn't a lot of good dialogue between us. So I was kind of actively looking for a realtor, and then I happened to meet you. And then, you know what, you were really informative, educative. You gave me a really good experience just by kind of talking about the Ottawa market because I was new to the city. And then from there, I guess we just kept in touch. And then, of course, when Miguel and I were ready to venture out and buy our own place, then we obviously thought of you first because we had such a good experience with you. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your trust, the both of you. And I was so happy when Miguel just appeared. He's a very great client, but even a better friend. So you both are amazing, and I'm glad that you're part of my life, and I'm glad to be part of yours. So I'm actually a little bit more curious about that recent purchase, the house that you're in today, because that was an interesting situation where there was the thoughts of buying, and maybe we should buy the next year. And then all things changed within weeks, I believe, from our first discussion. Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, so we had a little bit of a budget to look for homes, and we started looking. And our budget, the numbers kept on changing. The housing market kept on getting more and more expensive. And we saw, with your great advice, you said, you know what, there's no better time than now. Before this doesn't become an option for us. So we acted a little faster than we anticipated with our life plans. But there's like you said, there's no better time than now, and it's proving to be that way.
Yeah, it was interesting. There was one little catalyst, and I think it was, just the thought of buying. And I said, well, go ahead and get a pre-approval and see where you stand. Shared some of that market data with you, and we realized that, yeah, prices were going up. So you've been in this new house since October 2020, I think it was?
Yes, yeah.
And tell me about all that activity you've been doing on the inside. It no longer looks the same at all.
No, it no longer looks the same. We took down some walls, opened up the kitchen, and put an island. Full new kitchen. So things are different around here.
Miguel, you make it sound like I'm painting this picture back here. It was a lot. There's a lot more than Miguel is revealing. You demolished, tore down walls, put in support beams, and quite the project. Like, that house is now open concept. It's beautiful. How are you guys feeling about the place now? How has life changed since being in the little condo? Now you're landlords, and into this bigger place.
Yeah, well, the ergonomics of the place changed drastically. The function and the flow of the house is completely different, and it suits our lifestyle. Fresh, open, and fun.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I think it was nice having the ability to buy a home that we could have money left over in our budget to kind of revamp it and make it the home we want it to be. So I think that was another good thing that we were able to do. So
perfect. And how was the competitive stance for you both through the process of buying this house? Because I think there were 2 offers, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you find that process?
Well, that process is always nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
You've probably come to more ease with it as you buy and sell more properties yourself. But yeah, it's a nail-biting process. But you know what? It's a part of the fun.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I remember. Go ahead, Sinthi.
Sorry, I was just going to say, I do remember we did lose out on a couple of homes before this one, but it kind of taught us some lessons as well. So I guess in a way it shaped us to get this home. I feel like just by going through that learning experience. So
Yeah,
thank you
hands
for doing
down. I
that.
mean, yeah, sometimes it takes a buyer to lose one or two to, realign themselves to the market, and you go in, you go in quite aggressive, or some say hot to trot, and by the time you got the home that you're in now, it was the situation, and now with your increase of value, not even a year later,
Yeah.
aren't you laughing? Like it's amazing what the values are
Yeah.
in your neighborhood now.
Your guidance on our struggles when we were the first couple homes that didn't work out for us. Your guidance on what to do. Don't worry about that one. What are we going to do next? How are we going to pursue our next venture? That we have to thank you for your guidance on that.
Well, I
Definitely.
appreciate that, and again, thank you for your trust. It is a team effort. All of us have a role within this, and you perform super well. So give yourselves a pat on the back. Perfect. So I want to, thank you both for being here today. Really appreciate your time. I know Miguel and Sinthi, you both have a lot of more work to do in that house, and I can't wait to see the final results. But something tells me there's not going to be an end. You're going to do more,
Yeah, of course.
and there's things you probably don't know you're going to do yet. So I'm excited to see more. So again, thank you for your time and your trust, and I know I'm going to see you again.
Definitely.